Murli is of 26th January 1983. Become the children of the bestower and give cooperation to everyone. Today, Bap Dada has come to meet his service companions. Just as Bap Dada is established in the highest place and is the instrument for unlimited service, so all of you too are instruments for unlimited service, whilst stabilized in the highest on high state, highest on high place in the physical world, where many souls have their vision fixed. Just as people's vision goes upwards, even though they don't know the right place, so physically too, the vision of all souls will fall and keep on falling on this great place. At the moment, they are still trying to find out where it is. They feel that they must find the elevated place. However, you are all doing service everywhere to give them the indication that this is that place. This unlimited task will reveal this service and make you realize that if they are going to find or attain anything, it will be here. That this is their elevated destination. That it is in this elevated corner of the world that they are going to receive the donation of life for all time. For this unlimited task, there has to be a lot of advertising. When people suddenly find something that are hidden or buried underground, they announce the news to everywhere with happiness. In the same way, when they see with their eyes of experience this place where spiritual treasures are attained, which is currently incognito, they will feel as though they will have once again found the place where the incognito treasures that they had lost or wasted can be found. The words that will gradually emerge in everybody's mind and from their lips are that this is such a place of elevated attainment in such a corner, and that everybody should know about it. So they will be happy to see the unique Father, the unique divine activities, and the unique place. You will continue to hear from everyone's lips. This is something wonderful. This is a wonderful task. What preparations have you made to give this experience for all time? You are preparing the hall, but as well as the hall, is your behavior also all right? As well as the hall, people will also see your behavior. So, but both the hall and your behavior are unlimited, are they not? You have prepared a beautiful hall with the help of group of laborers and specialist engineers. If there were no laborers, then what would the engineers do? They can create plans on paper, but the practical form cannot be achieved without laborers. The hall has been made ready with everyone's finger of physical cooperation. In the same way, along with the hall, in order to show wonderful behavior, show such a special form practically. Don't just have the thought in the intellect. So Baba was saying, show your own physical special form practically. With the help of the intellect of the engineer and the actions of the laborers, the task was accomplished. In the same way, along with the elevated thoughts of the mind, let them experience the unique behavior from your every action. Only through every action will the practical form be visible. So, do you altogether have the determination to reveal the unique form of such behavior in your thoughts as well as through your hands and feet? Have you prepared a plan for such behavior? Don't just have a gathering of 3,000, but let the Trimurti be visible amidst 3,000. Let each one experience you all to be karma yogis like Brahma, those who have sustenance with love and power like Vishnu, and those who create an atmosphere of tapasya like Shankar. Have you accumulated such a stock of all powers within yourself? Have you made this treasure store full? Have you checked the stock, or have all of you get so busy that you don't have time to check? Baba is remembering the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. So Brahma is the one who gives sustenance with love and power. Vishnu is the one who creates an atmosphere. Sorry. Brahma is the one who gives sustenance with love and power like Vishnu, and those who create an atmosphere of tapasvi like Shankar. Brahma is the one who is the creator, a yogi. Yeah, that's clear. Brahma is the creator, the yogi, but Vishnu is the one who gives sustenance with love and power, and Shankar is the tapasvi. So Baba is saying, have you checked? Do you have the treasure store full? For the eternal succession of service, for the eternal success of service, what particular transformation will you offer as a sacrifice? Have you made such a plan for yourself? The biggest gift of all is to be the child of the donor and give everyone your cooperation. The biggest and the most special gift of all is to cooperate constantly in putting right a spoiled task, spoiled sanskar, or spoiled mood with your good wishes. So God is called as the one who rights the wrong or the one or the thing that is spoiled. So in Hindi it is said bigdi ko banane wala. So Baba is asking us if we have become like that, who changes everything that is spoiled into the best, whether it is putting right that a spoiled task, a spoiled sanskar, or a spoiled mood with good wishes, whilst seeing, hearing, and understanding what so and so said or did. It is to be able to transform that with the stock of your cooperation. When someone is absent, an all round server will take that one's place. In the same way, if you feel that a particular power is lacking in someone, then fill that gap with your cooperation. so that others do not experience any lack in that person. This is known as being a child of the bestower and giving the gift of cooperation according to time. For this, don't think that this one did this or that, but get on and do what was supposed to happen. Don't look at anyone's weaknesses, but continue to make progress. Don't think about what is the best thing for all that could happen, but do it. This is called the practical form of unique behavior. The best of all is constantly taking place, and you constantly have to do the best of all. The best of all is constantly taking place, and you constantly have to do the best of all. Keep this powerful thought with you. Don't just speak about it, but continue to see and show others the practical form of success in the task of world renewal by finding a solution. Such preparations are taking place now because although it is everyone's responsibility, it is especially the responsibility of the residents of Madhuban. You have taken on double responsibility, have you not? Just as you had the hall inaugurated, have you also inaugurated your new type of behavior? Has that rehearsal taken place or not? Only when the two happen together will the drums of success be heard everywhere. The highest, the higher a place, the further it spreads its light. This is the highest place of all. Therefore, to enable the sound of to enable the sound to reach everywhere from here, become a light and might house. Acha, to those who have made themselves identical to the Father, in being full of every virtue and every power, and who grant a vision to everyone, to those who stabilize in the stage of one without any image, and who reveal the Father through the corporeal image, to those who reveal the highest on high place and the highest on high treasure store of attainment, through their highest on high stage, to those who constantly have good wishes and pure feelings, to make the song emerge in everyone's mind that they have found and attained everything, to such most elevated, unlimited servers, Bapdadas, love, remembrance, and namaste. And then it is the meeting with the Madhuban Nivasis. Those of you who are living on the land of blessings have received the blessings of remaining constantly content, have you not? To the extent that you experience yourself to be full of all attainments, you will be constantly content. If there is the slightest feeling of something lacking, there is then discontentment there. So, you have all attainments, do you not? You are having success in your thoughts, are you not? You have to make a little effort because this is not your kingdom. There aren't as many problems here as there are in front of others. Here, problems have become like game. Nevertheless, you have continued to receive cooperation at the right time because you have maintained courage. Where there is courage, there is cooperation. Don't let there to be any upheaval in your own mind. When your mind is constantly light, everyone will feel lightness from you. There are some karmic accounts in any case, but overcome these karmic accounts as though they are not a big thing. Don't make small things big. Making something big or small depends on your own intellect. It is now the time for unlimited service. So have an unlimited intellect. Make the atmosphere powerful. Each of you souls must consider yourself to be responsible for this. When you already know each other's nature and sanskars, then, because you are knowledgeful, you can never come into conflict with anyone's nature or sanskars. When everyone knows that there is a hole of or a mountain somewhere, when everyone knows that there is a hole or a mountain somewhere, because that person is aware of that, he would never crash into it. He will avoid it. So constantly keep yourself safe. When one person doesn't come into conflict, the other one is automatically saved. Step away, that is, keep yourself safe and also keep the atmosphere safe. Don't step away from the work. To step away means to keep others safe. So Baba is saying don't step away from the work, but to step away from crashing into someone. To step away means to keep others safe with the power of your own safety. You have developed such a power, have you not? In terms of following the Sakar form, everyone can only look to Madhuban because it is an elevated place. Those who reside in Madhuban constantly continue to swing in the swings. Here you have all types of swing. There is a lot of physical as well as subtle attainment. When you are constantly on a swing, you never make a mistake. It is when you get off a swing of attainment that you see your own mistakes and the mistakes of others. So, in order to sit on a swing, you have to get off the ground. Therefore, those in Madhuban need to be constantly swinging in the swing of all attainments. Not that your lives are just based on attainments. Attainments may come to you, but you don't accept the attainments. If you have any desires, then even whilst having all attainments, you would feel that something is missing. So, along with attainments, it should be a state of not needing anything, or icha matra avidya. So, you have such a fortune that the attainment itself comes to you without you making any effort. Therefore, constantly keep this fortune in your awareness. The more altruistic you become, the more the attainments will automatically come to you. Being altruistic is to always give. So Baba always says, "Dene mein lena samaya hai." It is in giving that you get. So the more altruistic you become, the more attainments will automatically come to you. Acha? And it's Baptada's meeting servers, Sevadharis. Servers means those who eat instant visible fruit. As soon as you do service, you will experience happiness. And this is therefore instant visible fruit. To become a server is a sign of greatest fortune of all. It is an easy way to make yourself a self-sovereign for many births. This is why to do service means to make the star of your future sparkle. So you are doing service with this understanding, are you not? Do you feel that it is service or attainment? It is called service, but it is not serving, but it is receiving something. How much do you receive? You don't do anything and yet you receive everything. By doing this, you receive all facilities of happiness. You don't have to do anything difficult. No matter how much hard a work that you have to do, you also receive the facilities with which to do it. So you have a work that needs to be done, but you also have the facilities. You also get the facilities with which to do it. So it doesn't feel like hard work. It seems like a game. Therefore, to be a server means to become a master of all attainments. How much do you attain throughout the whole day? Calculate how much you receive every day, every hour, and you will see that it is countless. Therefore, to become a server is a sign of fortune. To receive a chance to do service means your treasure store becomes full of attainments. You have physical as well as subtle attainments. Wherever else you do physical service, you don't receive as many facilities as you do in Madhuban. When you do service here, you first receive sustenance of the soul as well as physical sustenance, and so it is double. So, do you experience happiness while doing service or do you get tired? Whilst serving physically, always check that you are also doing the service of making the atmosphere elevated with your mind. So don't just do one type of service, but become a double server at the same time and take the chance of double income. Are all of you content? Are all of you completely free from obstacles in your own tasks? There isn't any conflict in any task, is there? You don't have conflict amongst yourselves, do you? You don't ever have the feeling of mine and yours, or you did this and I did that, etc. Do you? Because if you do something and then have the thought, I did this, then whatever you have done would all be finished. To have the consciousness of mind means to throw water over everything you have done. You don't do this, do you? A server means that the Karan Karavanhar father has made you an instrument, and that is making you do it. The current Karavanhar Father has made you an instrument and is making you do it. Don't forget Karan Karavanhar. Whatever there is the consequence of where, whenever there is the consciousness of mind, Maya will also go there. When you are an instrument and become humble, Maya cannot go there. When Maya comes in your thoughts or dreams, it proves that the door of consciousness of I is open somewhere. If the door of consciousness of I is closed, Maya will never come. So it's not I, it's not me who is doing the task. It is Baba who is the current Karavanhar and who is getting it done from me. So this is the consciousness of all the Sevadharis or servers. So this is today's Murli. And so in the Murli, Baba has expressed his role as a bestower, and we are the children of the bestower. We are the ones who give to everyone. So Baba said you have to be at the highest place to be able to give to everyone. Because from a high place, the highest of high place, Baba remembered Madhuban as the highest of high place where anyone can have highest of attainments. And Baba also remembered Madhuban Nivasis. Baba, and Baba has said that it is from this highest of high place that things can spread very fast. So there was preparations for the hall to be prepared, Om Shanti Bhavan, and Baba said that it, do not just prepare the hall, but also prepare your stage to be of the highest on the high. And Baba said that it is the highest unlimited task. It is the highest service. So whilst preparing the hall, one should also prepare one's stage of the highest level. And Baba has also remembered the engineers and the laborers and everyone who has cooperated in this wonderful task. But Baba has said that you have to cooperate also with your intellect, with the elevated thoughts, so that everyone can experience a unique behavior from from your every action. It should be practically visible that the ones in the hall, the ones preparing the halls are unique. So Baba has asked all of us to reveal the unique form through behaviors in thoughts as well as with hands and feet. And Baba has also remembered the three Murti, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. So whilst the hall is the capacity of 3,000, Baba said you should also be able to reveal yourselves as the Trimurti. Become karma yogi like Brahma, sustainers of with those who sustain through love and power like Vishnu, and tapasvis like Shankar. So Baba asked all of us to accumulate such stock of all powers, and make others feel that this is the place where all the treasures can be found. So Baba asked us to be the treasure store of all treasures. And to be able to do that, Baba said that you have to have your treasure store full. And Baba has also talked about the success in service. Success of service will only come through transformation. So Baba has asked all of us to be prepared for transformation, to be prepared to be a donor, and to donate is to cooperate. And the biggest cooperation and the most special gift of all is to putting right a spoiled task, sanskar, or a spoiled mood with your good wishes. So Baba has asked us all to have good wishes for everyone. So everything that is spoiled with good wishes, let us make what is spoiled and put it into the right. Make it right. So rather than looking at others' weaknesses or shortcomings, but Baba says that cooperating means to fill in the gap of that weakness, shortcoming, or that power. Baba said that one has to do the best and keep this powerful thought within, that I need to do the best. That would be the practical form of success. And Baba has also remembered Madhubans saying that, the Madhuban Nivasis, and say, Baba has asked everyone to become a lighthouse and a night house. So our highest stage will, Baba said, those who are the lighthouse and the night house are, have made themselves identical to the Father. And those who are identical to the Father will be full of all attainments. And because you're full of all attainments, there will not be any discontentment, but they would be constantly content. Now, I've also explained the meaning of seva. Sevadhari means one who's sevadharis or servers means those who eat instant and invisible fruits. To serve means to have pratyaksh phal, instant and visible fruit. So the instant fruit is of happiness. And so Baba has also said, what is the benefit of service? That you experienced happiness while you're serving others. And in that happiness, there is no tiredness, there is contentment, because there is the consciousness that it's not me who's doing this. Because while doing service, we receive all the facilities. We don't have to make so much effort. The facilities are there, and it is Karan Karavanhar Baba who is helping me complete the task. So Baba says, when you have this consciousness, there will not be Maya. Maya only comes in our thoughts or dreams when the consciousness of I have done it, is open. When that consciousness is closed, Maya can never come in. Om Shanti. So everybody who wants to share can now share.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
Unique father, unique children, unique divine activities, unique place, highest on high father, highest on high place. What more? And highest on high stage. I was just thinking, what is this picturesque kind of thing which Baba is giving? And immediately my vision went to the Universal Peace Hall. You know, whenever I visited Madhuban, Pandavavan, I always used to think, why is this Om Shanti Hall at an elevated level that we have to walk so many steps and then reach at the top? Actually, if you see, the Universal Peace Hall was a transition. And they came from Sindh, they came to Pandavavan, and then History Hall was everything. Probably when our services went abroad after 74, it's not only Hindi and English, a lot of other languages was done. So it was realized, Dadiji realized that we need a place where everyone could be accommodated. That was the admin thing. But I used to think why it is on an elevated level, because everything else is on a flat level, but this universal peace hall to go, you have to climb up. And now I just see why Baba is saying, vision of people will go upwards, he says. If you need an elevated destination, you need elevated corner is there, but you need a high place where people can see what is it up. So I just linked, maybe it's just my churning. That's why the Universal Peace Hall, to attract people, to show the place of peace or the hall or coming up was given. I think I like that. I also like I'm probably, this is the first kind Gyan Sarovar, and everything else followed later. But in 83, when this was opened, to go through the Murli, which Baba, the background of the Murli, which Baba had given his service companions, I think that's amazing to know. We have seen the hall. If you go there, it will be written how the hall was inaugurated. But Baba's direction, Baba's Murli, that really makes a lot of difference. And it makes it known that whatever we do over here in the Pandabhavan or anything, the first planner is Baba himself. Even though Baba is speaking about intellect of engineers and actions of the laborers, I like the Murli to just get a background of how services really started in the Yagya, where the first plan, the first draw is actually left by God himself. Now I can understand what is this elevated destination. Om Shanti.
Yeah, very nice. Exactly about Pandavavandu. It's a nice journey, but yeah, it is at an elevated place. And certainly one has to look up, even to look at the place. So it is on the highest just of high level. Anybody else needs to share?
Sister, I'm now next waiting to see what were Baba's directions for Gyan Sarovar. this is the secret. I would love to listen to that Murli of that secret in 91. What was the secret? Why Baba went to that Salgaon village? I want to really see what was his drop. I think I shall wait for the Murli. The one secret
Yeah.
one day is more than enough.
Yes.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Baba is talking today about the service. Baba is also talking about the preparations of the child for the service. Baba is talking in a very wonderful way. Baba, on one hand, is talking about the hall for service, and on the other hand, Baba is also talking about the stage of which we are having. Baba is telling that for the service, you prepare a hall, but what sort of behavior you prepare, what sort of stage you should have. Baba is telling that when you have got all the attainments, you are content. That is true. That if a person has got all what is he needs, what he wants, he becomes content. But definitely the need and wants changes as the state of the person changes. When a person is body conscious, his need, his want changes. He becomes a different personality. So Baba is also talking about stage. Just while here in the Murli and the churning, actually what I realized that in today's context, when Baba is talking about Madhuvan Nivasis, Baba always tells that you all are Madhuvan Nivasis. What Baba means by that it is not that you are physically somewhere else, but your stage is of that type. When we say that Madhuban jana hai, that means a journey in physical from a place where we are, we have to move to a place that is called Madhuvan, Shantivan, Pandavavan, or whatever it is. But in a subtle way, Baba says that you have to do the Purusharth. Madhuban jana hai, yani we have to become sweet. And when we really become sweet, when we really become Madhuban, this Purusharth itself will make us elevated. And then all the attainments will be there. As Baba says, when you are in Madhuban, attainments are not so difficult. And attainments, contentment, and then only you can make others also content. I just came through a very interesting point while churning when Baba says hall and stage should be prepared simultaneously. So basically, I was thinking in a different diaphragm, different way of thinking. But what Baba really wants, by hall, I understood that yes, by the letter H, if you are really honest, and by the another letter A, honesty in our approach, and the A, if you are adorned with divine virtues, and with that L, double L, lawful and loveful. If your approach is honest and we become adorned with divine virtues and we are lawful and loveful, then the stage becomes very nice. And how the stage becomes very nice as is for soul conscious. And that soul conscious stage definitely helps us to transform ourselves and transform the world. That's the letter T. And A, you have got all the attainments. And for G, you become Gyan Swarup and Gyan Murt. Then E, then only you are elevated. And in that process, you get success in service. Om Shanti.
Yeah, very true. A very nice churn. And there was a message from someone.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om
That
Shanti.
that Baba says the activities that are being done through instrumental souls and through the directions of Baba himself. That anything that is being served, the service that has been rendered, if said that I have done it, then the value of it depreciates. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, that is true. It is a current Paravan heart is getting it done. They are just an instrument. So it brings the service to a very right. It brings it to a very low level when you say, I have done.
Om Shanti. Baba says the biggest cooperation that we can give is the cooperation of the gift. I'm sorry. The biggest gift that one can give is the gift of cooperation. So I like when Baba says when there is an absent of person, then somebody will come forward, an all-rounder will come forward and fill that gap. So I mean, it happens, right? In Laukik also, I've seen in places it's happening. When there is a need, somebody will jump in and take it up. So similarly, I've experienced in Baba service also, when there is a gap, somebody will come in and then fill that gap, and then everything goes smooth. So Baba wants everyone to be that sort of a cooperative soul, just to jump in when there is a fill just to fill that gap. Thank you, Option.
Om Shanti. I would
Om
like to
Shanti.
add one more thing. When Baba talks about Trimurti, he talks about Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, Karma Yogi, sustenance of power, and Tapasya. Baba says, as like Brahma, we say that Brahma does the foundation, Vishnu does the Palana, and the Shankar goes for destruction. That is not destruction, but reconstruction of the new world. For service, all three are important. Being a Karma Yogi, being a sustenance of love and power, and Tapasya. So all those three should be in one, should be in us. Then only we can go do the real service. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So we can have a short meditation now. Today, let me remember The place on which Baba has put me, pedestal, or this place of service, is the highest of high. I am the lighthouse and the lighthouse. It is through my stage that Baba makes me an instrument of service so that others, my brother souls, can also come closer to Baba, know the place where all attainments can be found, know the one who is giving all attainments. I look at myself as the server. Baba is the current Paravan, and service is like a game. Baba provides me with all the instruments, all the means. It is the game of making best of that which is spoiled. Like Baba, let me take on the consciousness of being a bestower of good wishes, a bestower of blessings, a bestower of cooperation, giving what is needed, when it is needed, and always remembering that it is Baba that is giving. Baba is the current Paravan. When I'm full and content, when I'm free from Maya, I can help others also become free and content. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Rina Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall connect again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, all have a great day.